messed up now, messed up.
Hello guys, I hope we're all doing very well despite this very depressing pandemic going on. Before I get into this video, I do just want to say that I've seen quite a lot of things on social media about people finding it really hard at the minute, coping with mental health. But I did just want to point that out quickly because, you know, it is really sad to see, and, you know, I just wanted to say that anyone who wants to talk to me, my DMs are always open. All my social medias will be at the end of this video. I just thought I'd say that because some people do prefer to talk to someone that they don't actually know personally. So yeah, I'm here for anyone that is struggling or just wants a chat or anything. So despite everything going on, this is just a quick video for anyone who is thinking of going to sixth form, who definitely knows that they're going to sixth form and just wants to see what it's like. But obviously all sixth forms are different. I'm just going to speak from my personal experiences. I'm currently in year 12, so everything's a bit messy at the minute, but hopefully everything will be alright in the end.
Okay, let's get into it.
Number 1, stock up on folders. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, you will need so many more folders than what you think you will. So this is my psychology folder, and as you can tell it is very full, and to be fair, my teacher is not vibing with me at the minute because it's kind of a mess and it's broken. So make sure you stock up on folders because you are going to need them. And also I labelled my folders, colour coordinated them all, just so, you know, I can be a bit organised and I can associate certain colours with certain subjects. And just a quick tip for folders, I have at the back all my dividers. I have all my dividers at the back, just so I know like which section's which. So at the bottom, I don't know if you can read that, but they're all there at the bottom so that I know like which section's which, etc, etc. If it helps as well, I'm actually going to do this eventually, get different folders for like different papers. Obviously it depends how many papers you're doing for your subject. Number 2, catching up on your work. Now me personally, I hardly ever have a day off sixth form, but it is not like GCSE. Like if you miss one day at GCSE, you can quite easily just go back, whatever, look at the work. But personally, I think if you miss a lesson in sixth form, you are going to need to catch up on work. Like my teachers personally, they always say you miss a lesson, you either email them or you get like the notes from the lesson from someone else and you just copy everything out. So yeah, if possible, try not to slip behind. Number 3, okay, something amazing about sixth form is that you have free periods. However, the main tip is use your frees efficiently. And I'm not gonna lie, I am terrible for this, so maybe I should listen to my own advice, but do not mess about in your frees because honestly they are such golden time. Like you can be doing anything, like making revision, catching up on notes, but honestly I can't even lie to you, like I just always mess about in my frees, unless this is a good tip. I tend to sit, like if I know that I need to get work done, I just go sit on a table on my own. Yeah, it looks depressing, but I go sit on my own and I get my work done. However, if you're having a free period and you're sat around all of your friends, it can just get so hectic and you just never get any work done. Obviously by all means have fun, you know, go get a little Costa break, go get some food, whatever, but don't do it every single one of your frees. Number 4, friendship groups tend to change. Now obviously, you know, when you go from that jump from year 11 to year 12, obviously you get new people coming in. My personal experience, I think things changed really quickly because I think from year 11, I think I like knew friendship groups and like everyone was kind of like, I wouldn't say separated, but you knew who everyone's friends were, if you get what I mean. When new people came in, it was like, oh, like new people, blah, blah. But every new person that's came to my sixth form has been lovely. So, number 5, teachers are more friendly. I think it depends on the person you are. Like, I feel like at GCSE, like, you can become close with your teachers, but I think it is kind of different in sixth form because I'm emailing my teachers like pretty much all the time, and you kind of do that anyway. They kind of know everyone like individually and kind of know how you work and stuff, and I think it's just nice to have a good like friendship with your teachers because obviously they're the ones that are going to get you your A-level at the end of the day. And yeah, I just think from my personal experiences, like, teachers do tend to be quite laid back. Well, I say laid back, but you know, obviously to a certain extent. Okay, number 6, choose your options carefully. The last thing you want to be choosing is something that you don't enjoy or like you just don't find interesting. But obviously some people who are watching this have probably already chose their option. But if you are watching this and you've not chose yet, make sure you do choose something that you enjoy. Like, I can't stress that enough. Me personally, I love all 3 of my subjects. Like, I really enjoy them. So yeah, I don't really turn up to lesson bored or like not wanting to go, or I don't not enjoy my subjects is what I'm trying to say. Okay, number 7. This is a bit of a cringy one, but sixth form can be fun. I thought I'd put this little tip in here just because I feel like some people probably think like, oh my god, like it's going to be so stressful, like I've heard so many bad things about it. It's not all stress, like don't get me wrong, like teachers will emphasise on how important your A-levels are, but they should hopefully do other things within the sixth form. I know my sixth form tend to do like a lot of dress up days, a lot of cake sales, like just quite a few things that like people can get involved in, and yeah, just essentially like form a little community, do you know what I mean? No, yeah, obviously all sixth forms are different, but I'm assuming that goes without saying really. I feel like, you know, schools tend to do like dress up days anyway. Yeah, it just kind of takes away the stress for a little bit. Number 8, your outfit doesn't really matter. Well, firstly, before I started sixth form, all my friends were just like, oh yeah, like we're gonna like dress up every day, like we're gonna wear a full face of makeup sixth form every day. And honestly, like, you'll do that for like the first week, if that. Like, I think I dressed nicely for like the first day, and then I was just like, no. Me personally, I didn't really tend to wear like a lot of makeup during GCSEs anyway. Like, I was quite happy to just turn up, like, bed head, bed face, it was great. But like, in terms of your outfit choices to sixth form, people just don't really tend to care. Most people do just rock up in some joggers and a hoodie, and honestly that is literally my go-to outfit for sixth form. I dress up for sixth form once in a blue moon, and I wouldn't even call it like a dress up. Just order yourself some fresh grey joggers and you'll be good to go. Number 9, order revision books. Now, this probably doesn't apply to everybody because I understand that people do revise in different ways. However, me personally...
So I keep playing the playlist and winning.
Yeah, so me personally, like, during the GCSE period, I did a lot of my revision through books, purely based on the fact that I don't really tend to revise off mind maps. Although I did make a few posters that like I would stick around my room, just because like if I walked in, that's like the first thing I'd see, and I'd read it and be like, oh, like, do you know what I mean? So I'd retain that information. But yeah, like quite a few people do learn from revision books, and I know myself, like, it does really help. So I would definitely recommend ordering some CGP revision guides if you think they'll help you. Just a quick example, this is my psychology CGP book. I've not actually made that many notes on it yet, but I have started making a few flashcards. But yeah, these do really help. Like, these are probably what I relied on most on my GCSEs, and I'm not saying you should do that. Please do try other methods. Okay, we're going to finish on number 10, and my final tip is don't let it consume your whole life. And I wanted to put this in because I feel like, you know, you do hear a lot of stories about, you know, sixth form consuming your whole life and you have no social life and you can't really do anything. But I do think it is very important that, you know, you do try your best to have a social life and balance sixth form as well, because, you know, sixth form is important, don't get me wrong, but I think at the same time you are still obviously very young, so you want to be out living your best life. But yeah, I can understand that it can be very time consuming and it is hard to find that balance between your social life and sixth form, but do try and manage your time wisely, because no one wants to have a massive workload and then just never really get a break from it, so it is important. Okay guys, well I think I'm going to wrap the video up there. Thank you very much for watching. I just wanted this to be a chit chatty video. But yeah, like I said at the start of the video, all my social medias are going to be at the end. So that's it.